Today, ooh, baby, love comes first. What is up? Good morning. Welcome to For Your Morning Coffee, the chat show, live stream, morning coffee, chin waggle. Today we're going to talk about what is going to happen over the next couple of weeks in August. A lot of stuff's going on in my life. It's my life, it's now or never. Okay, apparently it's just going to be an hour of me singing at you. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let you know what is coming up in August. A lot of interesting stuff. Hopefully it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to have an absolutely fantastic time. So we're sitting in my living room in my student house right now. And all of my stuff is in front of me. Everything that I own in the world is sitting in front of me, and it is not a lot. Talk about a man with simple pleasures, or a very minimalistic person. There's literally a PlayStation, an Xbox, the green screen, lights, steering wheel, play seat, foam roller, a bike, 3 bags of clothes, a suitcase full of like odd bits, a box full of clothes, a couple of coats, and that's it. That is literally all I have in the world, and obviously the laptop. Good morning, Arden. How you doing, man? How's the packing going? Packing's going good. I actually did it all yesterday. All I need to do is to clear out my bathroom and pack the stuff that's in the washing machine, and then the gaming room. So I need to pack my TV. What am I going to do with my TV? I think that's just going to be loose. Okay, that's cool. So I'm leaving back to Suffolk today, going from Gloucester to Suffolk, Gloucestershire to Suffolk. So my dad should be here in a couple of hours with a van, and gonna ferry me and all my stuff back to Suffolk. Gonna be there for a couple of days. Then I have a holiday on Thursday, so I go to Cyprus for a week, 8th to the 16th, I think. Just want to know the 16th. Anyway, so until next week, basically. Protect that TV. I know. The thing is, I'm not even going to be able to use it, because if I'm going to America, then what's going to happen with the TV? So I'm going to Cyprus for a week, which is going to be really cool with my family. It's a family holiday. I haven't been on a family holiday in ages. Welcome back to Suffolk. I will be there in a couple of hours. I'll probably be there by 1 or 2, I would imagine. I freaking passed out last night. I was a little bit under the weather last night. Felt a bit sick. Well, I was sick. And then I just chilled out and I played some Assassin's Creed over on Twitch. It was really cool. I really miss playing those games. It was really relaxed. I didn't have a green screen. I didn't have my lights on. It was just like, it was like basic. It was like old school James streaming. It was like the least fanciest thing ever. What's up, Uche? Good morning, dude. Nice time on race B, but I got you, unless you've beaten me since then. But Gloucestershire will miss you. To be honest, I rarely went out of the house. If I'm being honest, these last couple of years in Gloucestershire have been pretty subpar. In my opinion, they have sucked the life and happiness out of me. I think that's a mixture of the place that I've been in. Nothing really happens here. It's a bit dull. And then university as well. I genuinely think it's just sucked the life out of me. So I'm really, really, really excited to move on and do something new in my life. Very excited, very happy. So hopefully that is going to be good. I'm working in the hospital today. If you're that ill, I think I ate like 4 chicken steaks in one sitting, and I had some peri-peri mayonnaise, and I think the mayonnaise went off. So I felt really bad for a couple of hours. Still don't feel great this morning, but I'm getting there. It's crying to me about Discord on your laptop. I just uploaded the first ghost and then just tried to follow it through. I think I got lucky. I mean, I did it, so whatever. Morning, Swift. How you doing? So that is going to be my day today. Obviously, in terms of content, I want to do it differently than when I went away to America, because before I went to America, I was just live streaming all the time in that gap between finishing university and going away on vacation, on holiday. I wanted to just stream and get as much content out to you as possible in the forms of live stream. But that was a little bit counterproductive, because then I had no time in my day to create videos for when I was away. So when I was in America, you had like 5 bits of content over 5 weeks, which is not really enough, when, in my opinion, to keep you on the channel. I do feel like there is that expectation of staying relevant, doing as many videos as possible, which is fine, because it's a form of entertainment, and especially for the people who are paying, like yourselves in green there, and the people who donate, there should be a level of expectation and entertainment coming from that channel pretty much on tap. So I think that that's a good thing. People can obviously, and have obviously, seen the negative side of that, and that brings stress, anxiety, pressure to perform, all that kind of stuff. But I think if you look at it the right way and you got your head on good, I think it's a good motivator, to be honest. Stuff YouTube, personal life more important. Gotta be happy. Oh yeah, for sure. And I have I been through. I don't think I've been through a phase where I've hated doing YouTube yet. I think I went through a phase where I did too many live streams, so I was tired, so I wasn't performing to the best of my ability. But I don't think I've had a burnout from YouTube, because I've kind of kept it fresh. I've played different games. I've tried Twitch. Those different genres of games really spice it up a little bit, and being able to do videos, albeit not fantastic videos, but the ones coming out are, that I'm really excited for you to see those ones. And so the mixture of videos and live streams have kept it fresh for me personally, creating content. I think if it was just videos, or if it was just live streams, I think, I've been doing this. What's the date today? The 6th. So I uploaded my first video on July 7th. So basically a year and a month. So 13 months I've been doing this YouTube thing. And I need to look at what date my first live stream was. That's what I need to look at. I've looked at it a couple of times. I can't remember. We'll do something good on that, or a celebration of a year on that date. New job and move to America more important. This is just a side adventure. If it ends, it ends. So we'll miss you. I don't think it'll ever end. I think it'll just, if there was issues, then it would just become more sporadic, which I don't want. I want to do this because I enjoy doing it. Really interesting conversation we had in the stream last night, while playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Twitch. We were talking about, there was a girl in there who was talking, and she was like, I want to start Twitch, but I don't want to get, I see girls and they get abuse and all this kind of stuff. I was like, well, if you're starting streaming, you got to do it for the right reason. And I've always said that if you're streaming or content creating, you've got to be doing it for the right reason. You can't be doing it for, okay. So my problem with it is, thank you, Arden. that to stream, to live stream, to bare your soul is so much easier these days. So the ability to live stream gaming, for example, is so easy to do. All you need is a PlayStation. So you can do it without camera, or you can buy a cheap camera, or you can buy the PlayStation camera, or it's really easy to have a mic because the mics are on the headset, and all you need to do is click a button and you're streaming to either Twitch or YouTube. And just because it's easy to do makes people think that this is the next step. And I was saying last night, I'm not trying to sound like a dickhead, but live streaming is not for everyone. Yes, you do want to share your stuff, but unless you have a personality or you're good at it, people don't really want to spend the time watching it. Yeah, they might like you as a person externally, but it's not. I'm just saying that not everyone is cut out to be a live streamer. I'm not saying I am and I have all the answers, but I think I'm personable enough and got a wise enough head on me that I can realize if I'm being good or if I'm being bad. And I don't think many people have that. I think a lot of people think yep, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a live streamer now. I'm going to be a gamer. I'm going to be the next Ninja or PewDiePie or whatever it is. And people just can't do it. So, and they do that for the wrong reason. That's why I'm saying that is that they do it to become something rather than doing it for the happiness, the pure joy of it. What's up, Paul? Daddy's house? Nope, I'm still in Gloucestershire right now. He's coming to pick me up in a couple of hours. Lots do not just try and earn money on YouTube. I think it's a small percentage like yourself who do it for the enjoyment. Yeah, and I think that's key to how we've grown over the last year. I don't really know if growing to 2,000 is a lot. I think by this time, Erie is or Rory, he had like over a year. I think he had around, I was looking at that Social Blade like months ago. I think by this time he had about 6,000 people subscribed. So I think 2,000 is great in a year. It's 2,000 people at the end of the day. It's 2,000 people. Yes, there might be a couple of multiple accounts on there, but I would assume. But 2,000 people is still a lot. It might not be growing at the rate that other people have grown at, but I genuinely believe that we have created a really cool little community and people are being added to it each day. And I really enjoy that part of it. It annoys me how many think YouTube, Twitch is a piece of piss and put zero effort in and produce awful content. Yeah, there is some bad stuff out there. There is some bad stuff. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Growth is slow, but the people we have are fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly right. And just more people get added to that awesomeness each day, each week, whatever it is. You know, there was someone left a comment on my videos. He goes, just found your video because of the open lobbies we did the other day. It was like Antomics or something, Gandalf. I see him all the time. I think he's a moderator in Keys stream on Keys channel. And I've seen him all the time. And you think about it, I've been watching all the racing live streamers, YouTubers for probably 6 to 8 months. And that's the first time that he's noticed my channel, even though I've been like dipping into Keys stream for the last couple of months. So I think there's still a well of untapped potential with the channel. I think as more people are become aware to the channel, I think the YouTube algorithm helps as well. I think we're on a good positive boost with it right now, because every time that I go do something and I come back and I look on YouTube, there's like an extra subscriber. So it's obviously my content is being pushed, I would imagine, by the algorithm. It probably helped that the boost from Super GT, like the 100 new subscribers in a day. I think that would have gone to YouTube. Oh, what's happening? What's happening over here? What's happening over here? New thumbnails, a real eye catcher. I know. I want to know how you do that. Like, get those pictures onto Discord, because I always do it. The way I do it is I like watch replays, and I'm capturing it through my game capture, and then I watch it back and I just screenshot on my laptop the image. There's got to be an easier way. But I like recorded those couple of races last night, so we'll have one of the Trump versus immigrants, one of those races, and it's just in like the camera angle that just like follows the car around like you're watching it on TV, and it's really freaking good. It's really funny, and I haven't even said anything over the top, so I'll commentate over that one. Then there's the Group 3 at Dragon Trail Gardens that was mental. We started in 16th, finished in 2nd, so that's a really cool one as well. Then there's the rally stage that we did, which was insane, and I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm not even gonna commentate on that one. I'm just gonna say, look, this was crazy. Just enjoy the madness, and it's all in the cockpit view, like I raced it in, and it's just mental. But it's so intense. It's really good to watch. I share it on activity feed, then re-download off my phone from the GT website, post to Discord. Yeah, actually, I do need to join that. I've looked at doing that on the GT website, but it always asks me for something, and I can't remember what it is. But I don't have it, basically. So that is that rally was annoying. I kept almost breaking away from that pack, but then some bell introduced me as a break. I know, it was impossible to get away from that as well. I can't remember who said it. Someone said, it was Thunderstorm. He said, put all your torque towards the back. So my back wheels were just spinning the whole time. I had no traction, but it was super freaking fun. Super fun. Yeah, password. I can't remember what the password is. So we went off on a bit of a tangent there, but so talking about content, what content is going to happen over August? There will be a racing video every day at midday at 12 p.m. I have all of this week's recorded, and I have all of next week apart from Friday recorded. And I have the content. I just need to do a voiceover on it. So very cool videos as well. I'm really really excited for you to see them. Some very cool ones with draws teams from Cyprus. I'm not going to do anything in Cyprus. I'm just going to, hopefully I get all my work stuff sorted before I go. Otherwise I will have to take my laptop and do some work, and I don't want that. But in terms of content, there'll be a video each day for you. When I can, I will do the for your morning coffee streams as well. If I can get set up in my dad's office, he's got a second room in his office. If I can get set up in there, set up my TV, maybe I can do a live stream or two. I kind of want to do the manufacturers this Wednesday as well. I don't think it's going to be good for Dodge or Mazda, but I'd like to have a crack at it anyway. Morning, Ryan, or maybe it's morning for you. Maybe it's really, really early morning, but what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Yeah, so bit of content each day. Going to try and get a for your morning coffee. If I can live stream, I will. I'm only saying that because I don't know my dad's Wi-Fi situation. I don't know if he has, one, good enough Wi-Fi, two, unlimited Wi-Fi, because it takes a lot of Wi-Fi for downloads, uploads, live streaming, that kind of stuff. So I don't want to steal all of his Wi-Fi, basically. Or I just go to my mum's where my brother's staying and use his Wi-Fi, because he has unlimited and like a little annex above the garage that he's going to stream from. Really freaking cool, actually. My brother is going to inherit the steering wheel while I'm in America. And I'm trying to convince him to get a PlayStation as well. So I'm going to see if he can join the Jev team as well. And I think he streams, he plays PUBG and Apex and stuff like that. So he is a streamer. His girlfriend's a streamer as well. And they're going to use my green screen as well. So bloody thieves in the night. Not slept yet. Jeez. Damn, son. Don't put yourself out doing those things. Don't put yourself out. So he's going to possibly be a racer. So he's very good at karting in real life. So I would assume that he'll pick it up like a duck takes to water. So I could be in for a challenge of fastest Everett. Well, fastest Everett. My dad would be the fastest. He is a fantastic driver, IRL in real life. He is a very speedy boy. Another Jev member. Yep, let's go. So hopefully he can get a cheap PlayStation. Could stream you two playing split screen. Yeah, could do that. See if we can do that. We go on Thursday. Maybe we do that Wednesday. I don't know. We could try it. That'd be quite funny. That would be quite funny, sir. And then, so I come back from Cyprus, and then I have a couple of weeks before I am scheduled to go to America. But right now they're being like, my university has got to be the worst university in Britain, in England and Wales, because we haven't even got our copies of our degrees yet. That's how ridiculous it is. We don't graduate until November. Not graduate, but have our graduation in November. People have already done theirs. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why is it in November? Anyway, side rant. They didn't publish results until the 31st or the 1st of August. And people and other universities had already graduated by then, already had their graduations. So I need my copy of my degree to be able to apply for the visa, and I haven't got that yet. And I'm supposed to be starting work first week of September. And the visa process is an absolute bitch as well. Absolute bitch. So that's going a little bit slow. I'm getting quite like low-key anxious that it's all going to fall apart, but I really hope it doesn't. So a bit of paperwork to do for that. But those 2 weeks that I'm going to be staying at my dad's, I just need to, like I said, I might be able to stream. I'm going to be able to create content somehow. Just show them your GT times compared to America's, but they'll be like, oh, get in here. We need you. Still can't believe they deducted you points for posting your work to the wrong site. It was the wrong site. I just didn't click the next freaking button, which is the worst part. And the thing is, that mistake cost me the next level of a degree. It's super frustrating. Just because I didn't click one button, cost me a level or a grade overall. You live and you learn, huh? You live and you learn, like slightly low-key fuming inside. Oh my God, it sucks so bad. So after coming back from vacation, holiday, should be able to make content, should be able to get a couple of live streams in as well while I'm sorting out my visa stuff. I'll probably do another morning coffee just before that to be like, okay, this is what you can expect in America, because that is literally stepping into the land of the unknown in terms of producing content and stuff like that. I don't know where I'm going to be staying. I don't know, because the program is that you stay with families who have kids in the football programs that you work in. So it could be, a single bed in a tiny room, or you could have a whole basement area to yourself with a TV and opportunity to stream and to create content. And the family could be really cool, or they could be massive jerks. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could be in a shed next to Jimmy Broadbent. Let's go. The second thick shed boy. Where in Cyprus are you going? No idea. No idea. I'm just hoping that I have my passport around it somewhere. Yeah, following you, family. Following you. I'm gonna try and sleep maybe for the whole week. Just completely recharge, reset the brain, get ready to go again. Because that's something that was really cool about those 5 weeks in America, is that I came back, and obviously you've seen the difference in stream energy over the last week. I think I've been much more energetic. I've been much more happy. I wouldn't say much more engaging. I'm always engaging in chat, with chat. But I think we've definitely had some very good streams. And if we did those streams back in January, I think we would have got a lot more viewers and subscriptions from it. We're still not getting the same amount of views that we were getting in January. We were getting 700, 800, 900, 1,000 views. It was like, oh yes, that stream actually got over 1,000 views, and that happened quite a bit in January. And we hit about 500 over the last week, which is fine. And it's good, really, because the watch time is actually the average watch time is good. Like I said the other day, that we had an average watch time of the FIA stream was nearly 20 minutes, which is insane. You think of how many people that come in and out, and to have the average watch time of that stream over 500 views to be 20 minutes, that's pretty good. Like the watch time of the whole videos is basically half. So you're talking the last couple of streams where we have like 400, 500 views, that brings around 10,000 watch time minutes, I think. It's definitely not hours. Around 10,000 watch time minutes, where back in the day in January, we were hitting 20. If you can't stream in America, we can host loads of Jev events and edit and send you to commentate on them for content. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like I'm in the Jev Discord, the Jev Team Racing Discord, I'm actively setting up events for you guys. So even if I'm not there, like I don't know if I'll be even able to race against ARC on the 15th, but I'm still setting up things. I want to set up another driver's room team event with Mung as well. So hopefully that'll be next month, maybe end of September. We'll try and get that sorted for. That'd be pretty cool. ARC is the 15th then of September, not August. Maybe we get the driver's room for the end of August. That could be pretty cool. Just like a random set it up, let's go kind of thing. But the ARC boys look pretty good. Another multi-class event. That was really fun. If we can iron out the kinks with that would be really fun. So what I want to do is I want to do a league or a championship or a tournament, whatever it is, Stars and Stripes. If you've ever played the old Gran Turismo, I think it even might be. I think it might even be on this one. It might be a championship in the campaign called Stars and Stripes, and it's just American cars. So, and then I would like to create a tournament where it's just like Ford, Dodge, Chevy, and just those three, and have the multi-class, so I can just put a little bit of time in to make sure that they're balanced. Like do 20 laps of a track in the Dodge, and then do 20 laps in the Chevy, and then make sure by the end of it that they both are doing exactly the same time, and just by changing their balance of performance a little bit, just so that they're like the same. So it doesn't really matter what car you're in, it's all the same. You know, we had the issue of the Citroen being OP in that multi-class event that we had. So that'll be it, but it'll be a multi-class Stars and Stripes. So you again be in pairs, one in group 3, one in group 4, and that's how it would be the whole time. So group 4 players, you know, I would go, okay, there are 7 spots for group 3, there's 7 spots for group 4. You would fill yourselves out, and you would either be a group 4 driver or a group 3 driver, and that's what you would stay. You know what I mean? So Paul, for example, is I would argue a better group 4 driver. So he would, I would assume, pick that group 4 category, and he would be paired with, let's say he goes Corvette, he would be paired with another Corvette in the group 3, and then they would work together to gain points for their racing team, and have like the same liveries each week. Or Mustang, yep. I completely forgot about that Mustang. So, and then like each week it'd be a tournament. So yeah, Chris is the teammate. No. That Citroen was quick, but unbelievably the GT4 Megane Trophy was a rocket. I know. That's how bad it is on the BOP. It's the same with the Dodge. How fast is the Dodge without it being BOP'd? It's freaking mental. It's mental. But yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. I think that'd be really cool. And you could do that the same with British cars. You could just do Aston, Jaguar, and McLaren. You could do it with Japanese, German. So there's a lot to do there. I'd love to do those little championships. That would be really cool. One day when I have the time to sit down and I have a schedule, freaking really cool. If you ever do a Japanese one, yeah, that'd be cool. The Korean Cup. Hyundai only. That sounds freaking great. That sounds great. Same thing, multi-class in pairs or in teams. You could do 3 teams of 4. That would be sick. That would be sick. Or 4 teams of 3. That'd be really cool. Morning, Geezer. How you doing, man? That would be really cool. See, there's all these ideas. I just don't have the time to do them right now. I just need to get into a schedule so I can go. I haven't had a schedule for 8 years. You know what I mean? I kind of need one. Work it as region. Yeah, I think if you worked in region, Europe is just, you have so many cars to choose from. I think the idea of doing it Stars and Stripes is that there's only 3, so it's pretty similar. Or if it's Asia, you've only got a handful, or German, or whatever it is. Heavy rain this morning. It's not actually raining here. It was raining, but it stopped raining now. Morning, Rory. How you doing, man? We're just talking championships, making championships. So it's like Tidge has made his Mini Madness, hasn't he? Which is super successful. I think a lot of people are having a lot of fun with it, which is great to see. That's what you want from a content creator, is that He's actively engaging with his community, getting them to do something. It's like Rory with his I remember you went to a like an in real life racing thing. It might have been a Brands or something like that, and you met a load of people. It's a nice way to start the day, enjoying this, bud. Nice. I'm glad you are, and I think it's good as well. So if you went back and you watched the first ever For Your Morning Coffee, the amount of times that I'm getting used to just talking continuously as well, because it depends if I'm really tired or not as well, because then there's a lot of but I've been getting up earlier and I've been going as my brain goes dead. I've been getting up early, listening to music, getting woke and ready for the stream and whatever topic it is. So obviously today's topic is what you can expect in August. So I've gone, okay, I need to talk about this, and this. I know I'm going to go off on tangents here, there, and everywhere. Trump championship, 50 points for flipping a mini. Jesus. Talking about flipping on Willow Springs, last week I did a 5 barrel roll. So as you come around the first corner and go into the second, there's that mound on the inside, isn't there? And if you hit it right, you do a flip, like a barrel roll. I did a 5 barrel roll before I hit I did 3, then I hit the wall and it spun up, and I did another 2 barrels as well in the Lamborghini, in the Hurricane Group 4. Yeah, the launch pad. Flipped a Ford GT on the Nords. Damn, that's impressive. That is impressive. I mean, the bumpers, I always forget what to call them. The curbs are just deadly now. It's cool to hang out away from the racetrack, so to speak sometimes. Yeah, it is. I would love to do that as well, go to a race meet. Not going to get a chance to next year because I'm going to be in America, but maybe I'll find an American race event and go to it. I'd love to go to like a NASCAR event. I think that'd be pretty cool. Go to Willow Springs. Where is it? It's probably in the middle somewhere, or down south where it's desert. You know what I mean? Doesn't like curbs, I guess. No, I don't think any cars like curbs in Gran Turismo Sport anymore. That's why, for example, race B this week is so difficult to get a really fast time, is because that chicane sort of towards the end of the race, where you come down the hill and then through that first couple of things, you've got to cut the curbs so much that it's really easy to lose control of the car, especially the Supra is already a slidey boy anyway. So you've got to be really careful on your power going through there. With Laguna Seca, oh my God, I'd love to see Laguna Seca in real life. That'd be insane. I don't think there's any racetracks in the Northeast. I'll have a look, shall we? Google racetracks in Northeast America. It'd be nice if I could spell racetrack and north. Best tracks in America. Here we go. This is what we want to see, isn't it? Willow Springs, Roseman, California. 17. I don't want to sign up. Are you get out of here. Get out of here. Best racetracks. I wonder if it's like, okay, Hallett Motor Racing Circuit in Oklahoma. Miller Motorsports Park, Utah. Lime Rock. Lime Rock's in Connecticut. I've heard of Lime Rock. That is in Connecticut. That's only going to be a couple of hours away. Oh, I've got to go there. Barber Motorsports Park, Alabama. Sonoma is California. Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, Ohio. It's literally got a black and white photo on it. Hilarious. Willow Springs Raceway, California. Oh, that's Willow Springs. Oh, so what was that one? Oh, that looks cool. Road America, Wisconsin. Freaking Sonoma. I know, dude. I know. Sebring is in Florida. That would be freaking cool. Watkins Glen is in New York. Dude, that's really close as well. Watkins Glen. Road Atlanta, Georgia. Indianapolis, Indiana. Virginia International Raceway. That's not too far away. It's like an 8-hour drive. Circuit of the Americas, Texas. This is making me get ideas. Daytona Speedway in Florida. My dad went to Daytona. He flew his classic, or ferried. He drives an old BMW 1502 or 2002 in his swinging 60s class, and he goes like abroad with it. He went to he goes to Spa. He's been to Nürburgring. He's been to a couple of places in Europe with it. But he also went to Daytona, so he ferried his car over to Daytona, and he raced over there. He said that was a lot of fun. Thunder Hill Raceway Park, California. Laguna Seca, California. Laguna Seca is #1. So that's really cool that there's one in Connecticut and one in New York. So I'll keep my eye out. Long Beach. Long Beach wasn't even on there. If GT Sport had Sodoma or Laguna Seca. Retro Old School. Yeah, it's super freaking cool. I'll find a picture and I'll post the picture in Discord. It's really freaking cool. He's had it for like, I don't know, 10 to 15 years. Peachy Racing. US Grand Prix weekend is 1st to the 3rd of November. Ooh. Where is that? That's me being an idiot, of course, because I haven't been able to watch Formula One. Literally went to sit down and watch Formula One on Sunday, and the Sky Go app, Road America, or the Road of the Americas, or whatever it is, right? Circuit of the Americas, there you go. Too much I think it'd be really cool to see it, though, in New York, too. That could be a trip. That could be a really cool trip. A little vlog. What? All right, James, have a good one, man. Have a great day. That would be cool. I would like to go see more events. Like my dad, obviously, he races 6 to 8 times a year, and I haven't been able to go and watch. So I always love it. Always love it. Going on the pit wall, the smells, the sounds, the rumbles. I think it's the rumbles that get you. A big old American muscle car going past and just the rumble of the engine. It's exciting, dude. Genuine smiles of just remembering being in that environment. It's very cool. It's very cool. That's why I love going to like Spa in Belgium. He goes and he does that every year. I think he does his own race, and it's like a 40-minute to an hour race, and then he does a I think he did a 3-hour endurance one as well. I can't remember. This year he was in 3rd place overall, 1st place in class, and he ran out of petrol on the last lap. Can you imagine? He ran out at Spa. He ran out of petrol. Nightmare. And the year before, some Beamer smashed in the back of his Saab and like popped his tire, which is mad. Just because he had the different valves. There's a long valve and a short valve from the tire, and the guys gave him the long valve. And because the tire hit it, it ripped that off, and then the tire deflated. Mad. Turn up wearing a Jev racing shirt and convince them you have. Yeah, well, that guy is, Jev meets Jean-Eric Villeneuve. I know, that'd be awesome. I'd be like, hey, Hey, I have a channel about you. That would be freaking cool. That would be freaking cool. I joined a Discord and it was like someone said like, "Oh, have you got Jean Eric in your team?" I was like, "No, I wish. I freaking wish, bro. I wish." Um, so that's cool. Very cool. I'd love to go and see a couple of. That's like a good weekend trip as well, isn't it? That's a good weekend trip. Get a car, go for a massive drive. Like, so this is the first time that I've genuinely been a little bit apprehensive about going to America in terms of guns. This is the first time that I've been genuinely a little bit apprehensive, or I wouldn't say scared. It's just a little bit more aware of possibilities and stuff like that because it's just mad. It's just mad. I've been seeing tweets. I follow Ricky Gervais on Twitter, and he obviously tweets out a lot of real talk. And he retweeted a couple of things from Piers Morgan, and I think Piers Morgan's a dick, but he does say what he feels. You know what I mean? And he was saying stuff about gun laws and stuff. And he posted, I think I retweeted a picture of the guy who shot up the mall the other day. You know, from when he first shot a bullet, it was 30 seconds until he was dead, and he managed to kill what, 8 or 9 people and injure 27. And he had a gun, but he had a magazine that had 100 bullets. It was like one of those 2 circles and then feeds into the magazine, or I know it's a magazine, but how is that? How are you able to buy that as a civilian? How? How are you able to buy? What is the purpose of buying that magazine? It is literally to be able to shoot bullets fast. You know what I mean? It's how is that possible? I think they were talking about uh capping magazine sizes, you know what I mean? We're looking for a holiday and considered California, and said to my missus yesterday, I don't fancy getting shot. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be affecting the travel industry in America just slightly. I don't think it's, you know, it's so big that I don't think many people think about it like that. But, you know, I'm a very relaxed person. I'm a very easygoing guy. Nothing really phases me. But the fact that I am now thinking about, I want to live there. I do want to live there. I want to work there. I want to coach, blah, blah, blah. And this is the first time I've gone, will I be safer in England? Will I be safer? And that's really bad. Someone being murdered in my city by a local Taco Bell. Jeez. Picture a drum magazine, and then the one you saw is a dual drum. Yeah. How freaking mad is that? The me. Yeah. Noah's hunting with that. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are people out there that are wired differently. I think it's, and you know what the worst thing is that Fox News is blaming video games. I've seen a lot of tweets over the last couple of days um, that have been saying, like, no, video games don't. I saw a really good tweet. It was um, a comparison between Britain and America, and it was like Britain's. I gotta find it. It was saying something about the percentages of. I'm never gonna find it now. Is there a liked section where I've liked stuff? Mentions, no. Bookmarks, no. I don't know. Liked stuff? I don't know. No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem like there is. Anyway, so it was saying basically that I think it said that there was Britain, America, like amount of like gaming, how many people game in, or it was population. So it was so many in, it was 70 million in Britain or England. Then it was 350 million or something in America. Then it was like ×5. Then it was money spent on gaming was exactly the same. So a certain amount in Britain and then a certain amount in America. And it was ×5. And then it was deaths by like gun violence or gun deaths. And it was like 61 for England. And then it was ×490 something for America. And it's like, yeah, it's not gaming because two nations, exactly the same amount of gamers and a different thing. You know what I mean? Could be safer unless there's a Brexit civil war soon. I know. Yeah, 490 times the amount of people killed by guns in America. And that's probably the stuff that we know about as well. You know what I mean? Don't think it's something to be worried about. Yeah, I'd rather get shot than stabbed. That's a question, isn't it? Where would you rather get shot or stabbed? Not where, but would you? I'm going to pick neither. I don't know, man. Getting stabbed? Oh, gosh. Stabbed is way more personal, isn't it? You're like right there. Duh. Where are you going to get shot from a distance? And you're like, ow. No, I don't know. I guess I would rather be shot than stabbed. If we're going just a gut impact, I'd rather get shot or stabbed. Stabbed with a sword, that's a little bit longer away, so that might be a little bit better. I don't know. I play video games a lot. It doesn't make me want to up and buy an automatic rifle and start shooting more or something. Yeah, it's weird. And the thing is, they glorify these murderers as well. It's like this person, their name, killed all of these people, and it glorifies them. It gives them infamy. And I think that's why people do it. Like their lives are so shit. They just want to do something and be noticed. And that's what they do. They go, oh, okay, I'm going to go make a name for myself. I don't care if it's good or bad. And they go do a freaking thing. Stabbed in the leg once with a screwdriver. Very painful indeed. I think I'd rather be shot. Fox News as well, man. I've seen a couple of clips from that. Fuck me, they're idiots, aren't they? Well, what are they doing? I saw a tweet and it was like this woman that was like, people playing Fortnite, blah, 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 shooting each other's heads heads off. It's like, wow, you're saying that Fortnite is doing this? You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. You're saying Fortnite is making people want to kill people in real life? Oh my God. Have you seen the game? It's cartoons, basically. Oh, the shooters dancing up. Yeah, they're doing the old. Maybe they just got an unfair penalty in GT Sport and they're like, no, we're doing this, boys. I ain't getting another 5-second penalty for that shit again. They're flossing afterwards. God. I just think we come from a nation in England where guns are a no-no. You know, a couple of farmers around my dad's have shotguns. You know, do you remember that guy? I can't remember his name, but he went on a shotgun spree a couple of years ago. Do you remember that guy? He was like driving he drove like up the country just shooting random people. Do you remember that guy? I can't remember his name. Raoul Moat. Exactly. That is the reason why media are terrible. Why do we need to know his name? If they didn't release his name, no one would have remembered. And, you know, I don't think we need to know that kind of stuff. Yes, there was a murder or a couple of murders or this guy, but we don't need to know the details. No, it was Ralmo. Yeah. That name rings true with me. But that's what I mean. Like, we come from a nation where guns just aren't a thing. You know what I mean? Do we need them for protection? No. Do hardened criminals have guns? Probably. The real bad ones, that if you run into them, they're probably going to kill you. If a hardened criminal came to me and I had a gun, would I be able to defend myself? Probably not. They're a hardened criminal. They've probably shot a gun way more than me, probably at someone. I'm like, oh, I've got a gun. I'm going to be safe. Don't you worry about it, guys. Don't you worry about it. If a guy comes through, I can go get my gun and I can defend myself. No, it's not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen. Guns and games don't kill people. It's the people behind them. I mean, I just think that putting games in the mix is just ludicrous anyway. As human beings, we refuse at times to believe that we are wrong, so we end up putting the blame. Yeah, exactly. Stupid human beings that can't reflect or think about the bigger picture in situations like that. But yeah, I saw another tweet, and it was like, you know, it was obviously about Trump and his influence on it all. It was like one Muslim guy killed a white girl by accident or something. And then it's like a terrorist manhunt after that, isn't it? Like, we need to get them out of the country. And then, you know, a couple of white guys shoot up a mall, and it's like thoughts and prayers with the deceased. And there is that disparity between what race does something and then how it's viewed. I just don't think, I don't think Trump should have Twitter. I think I've said that a couple of times. Why? It's a shit fest here in America right now. I know, dude. And I'm going to be going into that melting pot. Like, with Trump, I know it's like a sore subject, you know what I mean? But as a human being, he's got to be one of the, I don't know how to word it. Businessman. Wow, he's an incredible businessman. If you want something to be done, he's the guy. You know, he's a businessman. He makes money. He makes things happen. But as a human being, he's got to be one of the most thick-headed people out there. The things that he says is just almost childlike in the fact that most of society views him in such a way that they're like, is this guy really saying this? Is he really saying it? You know what I mean? Britain has his own Trump now, freaking Boris Johnson. But I think with Boris Johnson, I think Trump knows what he's doing. I think he knows more of what he's doing than Boris Johnson. I think Boris Johnson is an absolute train wreck. All you need to do is go and watch, was it Soccer Aid many years ago, where he like was running at someone and then he trips and like rugby tackles him. I can't remember who it was. It was like it was a famous footballer, wasn't it? Or he's rugby tackled a kid as well. He like tripped into a small kid. He's a fucking mess, dude. German footballer. He's an absolute mess. Yeah, right, Arden. The media do have a big role to play in it. It's just not. I don't watch the news anyway, so. He said he'd date his daughter. What a terrible human being. What a terrible human being. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up right now because we're coming in on the hour mark. So, quick recap. There's going to be content on weekdays for the next couple of weeks. No live streams next week. I'm going to be in Cyprus. Maybe we should do a video We should do a for your morning coffee and just name it gun laws in America and just have an absolute talk fest about it. I think that could be pretty cool. Really hit those hard hitting topics. You know what I mean? Beach live stream. Yeah. Show us the honeys with the bunnies. Brr. Thank you, Swift. Yep. Missed your morning coffee. You have just missed it. Yes. Also, check out merch. Link in description. Only available until the 17th. You could get your own for your morning coffee mug to have while you watch Fymc. That's going to be it for now, though. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day or evening if you're in America or Australia. And for your morning martini. That's going to be it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have an awesome day.